Hi, welcome to Breakthrough with Lisa Nichols. I'm Lisa Nichols, and today we have a beautiful soul to join us, Karol Brown. I just cannot wait to talk to you about your journey. It's so interesting and so fabulous.
I know I have a journey to share, and I hope that it's one that will help people. So I'm happy to be here.
Absolutely, absolutely. So tell me a little bit about your background and what led you to starting your company and to serve your clients and how you serve your clients.
I come back from a healthcare provider. I was a dietitian. I worked at the VA Health Hospital in Seattle. And there I had an opportunity to do extra things in job that made my job more interesting. One of them was to develop programs for like Black History Month. And I was also in Toastmasters International. I fell in love with storytelling.
Mhm.
And then I fell in love with Harriet Tubman. And so I combined those together. So all while I was working with the VA for 30 years,
Wow.
yeah, about 10,000 veterans I had the opportunity to serve. I was also traveling with my husband around the state portraying the 90-year-old Harriet Tubman.
Hmm.
What I really learned from Harriet Tubman is what I want to teach our young people, especially girls now, all about the importance of self-love, because I feel that if she didn't love herself, she didn't visualize herself being free, she wouldn't have been able to do all she did. So my goal is to use my storytelling on stages, workshops, conferences to bring girls together to talk about love.
What a great vehicle to use storytelling. I was sharing with someone that even though the most feared individuals in a village is the king and queen, the most revered person in any village is the storyteller.
Oh, yes.
And so stories have a way of penetrating. Tell me, what was the emotional roller coaster like for you?
Well, being that I started my business as a part-time with my job, the emotions were doubt, basically.
Hmm.
Can I do this? Is this worth my time? Is it anyone care?
Hmm.
But over the years, as I've matured and learned more about what my purpose is, I truly understand now that it was never all about me being up on stage, traveling the world, just to entertain people. My mission is to use the stories of Harriet Tubman, along with my own stories, and teach the importance of that self-love and that power of one. Because I know that with just one girl, and she's a great example, can find the love in her heart, she finds that power too. And so that now is where I'm all about. So the roller coaster was part of my growth.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, knowing the story of Harriet Tubman and how she led over 300 slaves to freedom and how she went back after she was free herself, she went back again and again and again and again to grab others.
Yes.
And her determination and her fortitude and how focused she was and how non-negotiable she was.
Mhm.
Did you ever have any doubts? And if so, because I'm sure Harriet had hers,
Mhm.
did you ever have any doubts about this mission and this journey? And if so, how did you overcome them to gain the confidence to combat that negative thought and gain the faith in yourself to keep
Yes,
going?
yes. Well, yes, I had doubts. Like I said, is it really important? Do people really care? You know, a lot of people don't want to hear about history or slavery, but I always felt like my mission was more than just to entertain and talk about what she did, but how she pulled that out of herself. And so that's what I strive to do. Actually, when I wrote my second book, which is the Harriet Tubman Way, an inspirational guide to self-love, empowerment, and legendary leadership for girls. When I reread it, Lisa, I felt like had written it for myself. Yeah,
You wrote a timeless piece.
a timeless piece, yes, because it's for young girls and us older girls as well.
Yes.
We all need to be reminded of how important we are and that we all matter and that we all have purpose.
I personally have been blessed to have your books, and I've been blessed to see your journals and to have them myself. And I'm clear that every young girl of all different nationalities should have this book in these journals to help them navigate through the emotion, through the mental conversation. What would you say was a big breakthrough in your business? What was a big breakthrough moment in your business when you knew I'm on to something?
When I knew that I was on to something, well, I had opportunity to go into a grade school and share my program with young people, fifth graders. And so what I would go in, tell a little story, portraying Harriet Tubman, and they would, from week to week, develop some way as a team to teach what I had taught them in that chapter. And to have the teacher bring to me a little girl that was so involved in what I was teaching that she wanted me to write more and asked me to speak to her personally. And I knew that she was the girl I wrote it for.
Oh, you ignited a fire.
Yes,
You gave an appetizer and she wanted a full buffet
yes.
of content and information and encouragement. When you talk about this journey, because I know that inside of this journey, Karol, you have had your own.
Yes.
And life didn't stop happening while you were creating
No.
this business and serving the beautiful souls of young minds. What would you say would be your best piece of advice or a really important piece of advice to help people break through in navigating in today's business terrain?
Continue learning. That's really important. That's why, Lisa, I'm on your campus forever, because what you bring to your programs can only be enhanced when you find other people that you
Yes.
can learn from. And so my business concept has grown since I've learned more about the transformation that I want to achieve when I speak to people and how I can do that effectively.
Yes.
So that's a big thing for me. And just continue to be around those people that you want to not just serve, but you also want to be associated with.
Yes.
Those people who are on the top. Yes.
Yes.
Hang around them and learn what you can.
Yes. I say hook your caboose to their train.
That's right.
And then put your seatbelt on. So you have done so much, and I had the pleasure of watching you with a room full of young adults, ages 14 to 23. Watch you do the Harriet Tubman, what I call edutainment,
Yes.
because what you do is edutainment. I had the pleasure of watch you full costume, embody Harriet Tubman, and teach through theater.
Yes.
What was most phenomenal for me to witness were the young men that were from another country, didn't necessarily know the Harriet Tubman story because they're from another country.
Right.
Listening to them talk about Harriet Tubman's journey 2 weeks later,
Wow.
based on what they learned from you. So they're going to be educators, teachers, and parents, organizations that will want to find out how can they reach you. So how can people learn more about working with you and being served by you and literally learning from you?
KarolVBrown.com. And I also have social media sites. I'm going to also let people know about my mission, which is Girls United by Love.
I love your t-shirt.
Thank you. This was
And I love the fact that it has all different nationalities there.
definitely.
I see it.
Because it's all about reaching out to girls all over the world and reuniting them and just imagining a world where every girl loves herself. What a transformation that brings to all of us.
And that's what you stand for.
That's what it's all about.
And that's what you help to make happen.
Yes.
So Karol with a K, VBrown.com.
Yes.
That's how they can reach you.
Yes.
So exciting, so exciting. I'm Lisa Nichols, and this is Breakthrough with Lisa Nichols. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as I have. And please, look up Karol V. Brown with a K.